Yo, 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 yo. What it do? Back. Back. We back. That like button, man. What's up, Al? Yeah, so the BOOSIE responds to OG murder. OG murder has been one of the biggest, I guess, exposers or detractors or haters of BG. People can characterize however they want to characterize it. But the other day when BOOSIE spoke publicly about that girl who tried to say that he sexually assaulted her, she was 5 years old. OG Murder and Mia X, I guess Mia X was in the comments, decided to put their spin on it. Now BOOSIE responded to this, and OG Murder, I don't think he get it. And I think I'm more inclined to agree with BOOSIE about this situation for real. I think I'm more inclined to agree with BOOSIE about this whole situation. Now we gotta do this quick, yo, because I don't know when they're gonna give me a call. But let me show y'all what happened, man. So this was BOOSIE reply to OG Murder. And then I'm gonna play what OG Murder said. Cause it's been like a little back and forth in this whole situation.
If somebody lying on you, they need to go to jail. Then he skipped to, I don't know what to believe. Don't say nobody was defending me. That's what podcasts do. Ho be hating whoever that is on his Instagram. Now he started off with, if a bitch lies, she need to go to jail. Then he flipped to, cause I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe. They say R. Kelly, I ain't believe R. Kelly did it, but he did it. So what is you saying? You don't know what to believe. Mia come under there and say, you right, Murder, you right. First he started off with, if somebody lying, she supposed to come up there and say, no, man, Boosie ain't do that. That girl is lying. That what was said, my nigga. That's how it went, bro. That's how it went. What's your name? Ho be hating? That's how it went, bro. That's exactly how it went, bro. Go look at it again. He started off with, man, a hoe need to go to jail if they lying on people. But I don't know. She could not be lying. I don't know. I ain't believe R. Kelly did it and he did it. So what that's telling you, bro? She supposed to come up there and say, no, what that's telling you, bro?
Wanna know?
Man, bro. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. You gonna make me block you, bro. The dudes, did you hear what he said? They said R. Kelly didn't do it, but he did it. So I don't know what to believe. You didn't hear that? That is Slick Side saying I could have did it.
That's a fact.
You didn't hear that, bro? He said they said R. Kelly didn't do it and he did it. So what is that telling you, my nigga? What is he saying? He not saying I didn't do it. Come on, bro. What that's telling you, bro? Yeah, bro, the nigga said, first he said, if somebody lying, they need to go to jail. But R. Kelly, well, I ain't believe R. Kelly did it and he did it. So I can't woo. Then Mia come under there like, you right. You right, OG Murder. Come on, bro. That shit hurt my feelings with Mia, bro. Like, come on, man. How bad I've been on trying to do a song with her, bro. We good. I'm straight. Yeah, bro, the nigga said first he said, see, this is my thing.
Now, OG Murder responded to this, right? And this is what OG Murder... So before I play what Boosie is talking about, I'm going to play OG Murder response. Because I agree with Boosie. Yo, anything other than a blatant denial of those allegations was fucked up. It was obvious that the girl was lying. Like, if you can't see that girl was lying, then yo, maybe you shouldn't even have spoke on the situation, man. For real. Like, yo, people can't tell when somebody telling the truth versus when it's a lie. I mean, I guess they can't, you know, because a lot of people believe the Diddy accusations. So I guess, you know, some people do have a hard time of distinguishing fact, you know, from fiction. You understand what I'm saying? If y'all remember, yo, we was calling out them lies on Diddy from the beginning. Like, still to this day, there has not been anybody that got paid from them lawsuits. Because there isn't anybody that's going to get paid from them lawsuits. Like I've been saying from the very, very beginning. But we know in today's world, well, just in general, that people love a lie. You know, the lie is more entertaining than the truth, and people is more inclined to believe a lie over the truth. But when you look at that situation with Boosie and listen to that girl's story, it's like, yo, come on now. Like, and I agree. OG Murder saying that I don't know if he did it. You know, I believe R. Kelly ain't did it, but he did it. That is kind of like saying, yo, you know, well, you still keeping the door open for possibility that Boosie actually did those things, yo, and he didn't. And Boosie talked to the girl family, and I'm gonna play that too. But let me show y'all OG Murder response. Hold up, how long is this? Cause this shit probably long as a bitch. Oh, ain't that long. Alright. Fuck.
Yo, Bryce, Boosie, you're wrong. You're wrong as a nigga just come home hustling on the road. You're wrong as a stud in the boys' bathroom. Make this make sense, dog. You putting out false accusations on me and Mia X making false accusations. What the fuck? How the fuck you get mad at a nigga for being fair? They got motherfucking people covering this story calling you guilty, my nigga. You said that I said if the girl was lying, she should go to jail, right? But then you said I said I ain't believe R. Kelly would do no shit like that. And he did. Now, what that mean? What you mean what it mean? It mean I don't know you, nigga. I don't know.
It's not about knowing him, though, yo. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know him either. Yo, but I know that story doesn't make sense. I know that a man with 10 children, some girls, is less likely to motherfucking rape a 5-year-old. You know what I mean? Just based on, like, yo, that's not something... A person that has that much love for children, that's willing to have 10 of them, and out here raping kids, man. See, this goes into, you know, education, I guess. You know, a lot of people that's speaking on the internet, yo, they're not smart. You understand? So they have a hard time distinguishing what's real versus what's fake. You know, he came at it on trying to be fair, But y'all know over here, we don't believe all victims. You know, a lot of these motherfuckers ain't victims. Like, I think that mentality is flawed. That came from the Me Too movement in order to lock people up for things that, at least at that time, wasn't even considered a crime. You understand what I'm saying? For some of the people, I ain't saying everybody. You know, Harvey Weinstein and y'all remember all that shit that was going on. But we don't believe all victims, y'all. These motherfuckers be lying. People be having ulterior motives. Like, I go with what makes sense. You know, I would hope that's what everybody would do. Go with what makes sense. Boosie raping this girl at 5 years old at her grandmother's house while her mother was in the room, and her crawling to her mother in a pool of blood makes no sense. Like, absolutely, positively, no sense. You know how quick Boosie would have got booked if that was the truth? This not something that would have came out 25 years later. Man, fuck no. That shit would have got handled in real time. Like, he ain't no political figure. He ain't nobody that they gonna sweep a charge under the rug for. Man, fuck no.
Oh, you good enough to say what you would and what you wouldn't do. Now, I like you as a person. I like your music. Yeah, I wouldn't believe you would do no shit like that. You coming at a nigga who think you an innocent man. You get mad at Mia X agreeing with what I'm saying. If the girl fucking lying, then her ass should be arrested. If your ass did this shit, then you should be arrested. How can you get mad with that, bro? That's a neutral stance, my nigga. Now, if you ask me my opinion, that's different. You want a nigga to jump out there and just be on your side and say, Boosie ain't do this, Boosie ain't do that. Yeah, I could feel like that, but I can't just come out
exactly.
and say that.
And that's really it is, y'all. People is not good at assessing a person character correctly. God damn, they just gave me a call. Oh, no, they removed it. No, I didn't. Shit. So we gotta hurry up. Yeah, people is not good at assessing character correctly, y'all. Hold on. Look, victim shaming. I don't agree with that. I don't know what victim shaming is. I mean, certain people are victims, and I think you can you should be able to clearly distinguish a victim versus somebody that's just lying for clout. It's clear. It should be. If you out here speaking on people's situations, you should be able to assess it properly. You know what I mean? And if you can't, then maybe you shouldn't be speaking on people's situations, because you're doing damage. You're doing damage. So let me show y'all what he said, because I gotta hurry up.
And this what I feel. This just wholeheartedly what I feel. If you come out with an accusation like this on a person and it's not true, you should go to jail. Straight up. I feel like that law should be enforced. Because too many people doing this shit. If you fucking come out, it's cool if you come out. But if you come out and you fucking blatantly lying, your ass should be arrested. That should be something that should be passed, bro. For real, dog. The world need that rule. Because that's fucked up for you to come out here and put that kind of shit on somebody's name, bro. People don't forget that shit. Even if you prove not guilty, people don't forget that shit. You be remembered for that shit. I'm not gonna call you a liar yet because you never know. I wouldn't have thought R. Kelly did the shit he did. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna just disregard you. I ain't gonna disregard you because I could be victim shaming right now. I don't know. But man, I see this is my thing.
Yo, like, what you mean? I'd have been mad about that too. You left the door open for speculation, bro. And it shouldn't have been left open. Like, if y'all remember the video I did, I said, I don't believe it, and I don't think you should believe it. Because it didn't sound believable. So, if I was Boosie, and that happened to me, and that was his assessment on it, y'all would have said the same thing. Like, what the fuck type shit you on, bro? You left the door open for speculation. And Mia X saying, I agree, is the same thing. Like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, yo? Like, how is it that you don't understand why Boosie feel the way he feel or said what he said? You left the door open for speculation, bro. Talking about victim shaming. You could be telling the truth. I know she couldn't have been telling the truth if you listen to the fucking story. So Boosie spoke on this again. Hold on, matter of fact, let me accept this call real quick. I think I told this person before. Um, oh, so they ain't even dispatched it yet. Oh no, they cleared it. All right, so I don't got a call. All right, so listen.
People who in the comments saying shit, bloggers, everybody. If you didn't look at that girl and what she said, and your answer wasn't you a lying ass bitch, you got something against Boosie. She did a horrible job.
Now, I would say that they got something against you. Yo, people just some people aren't good at assessing characters. Some people don't know how to pick out a lie. I don't think it's a personal indictment or attack on them. You understand? It's just some people are better at it than others. And if you're not good at it, then maybe you should not be speaking so loudly and proudly and boldly on certain situations, because you're doing just as much damage as the person that's lying.
This bitch say she was covered in blood. I wiped the blood off her. Told her sweet things in her ear. She was screaming and kicking. Her mama couldn't hear. All this shit, bro. You know that girl, bro, that girl completely lied, bro. Girl say she had a seizure, my nigga. What the fuck do you remember after you have a seizure? She cried with no tears, my nigga. Like, it was a horrible job of what she did, bro. Like, bro, I've been on the phone with this girl, grandma, family members. Bro, this her blood cousin, bro. Boosie, this is my blood cousin, bro. She lying. She always had mental problems and always been obsessed with you, even as a child. She lived with my grandma when she was a child. I know for a fact you ain't never seen her and never met her. We grew up together. No cap, her daddy name is Orlando Jackson. This is my uncle. He died of cancer in '01. She lived with my grandma ever since, my nigga. Her mama name is Robin. This is my real cousin. We all from Monroe, Louisiana. She lying, bro. She never met you. She lived with my grandma. You can call my grandma and get proof. My grandma is right here. Her real name is Desiree Jackson, bro. Her granddaddy was the one raping her. They already, am I in any of these paperwork? My granddaddy raped her. Was I in any one of these paperwork? Years, no. This is a fucking psycho. We literally grew up in the same house. I'll come to court and testify and let everybody know that she is lying on you. Call me, Boosie. My grandma is right here, the one who raised her, man. Y'all wrong, my nigga. Y'all wrong, man. Y'all could have looked at this. I ain't gonna read the rest of the shit what she done her kids. Y'all gonna really say the bitch crazy when what she done her kids. And it's even worse, her kids got autism, what she done her kids, bro. Kids who really need help, what she done her kids. And this the bitch y'all chasing for. The world crazy, bro. Hey, this for everybody like this.
Yeah, I agree. OG Murda's still wrong. You know what I mean? And it's crazy that he don't even understand, you know, why Boosie feels some type of way about it. Like, you still don't get it? Go back and look at the video, bro. Like, you left the door open, yo. You said that was a possibility, my nigga. It wasn't a possibility. It didn't make sense. You don't have to know Boosie to know that. Just listen to the story. It's like when the girl, remember in Diddy case, yo, the girl filed a lawsuit, said that Diddy raped her with a remote control and shots got fired and what else? What other details was it? Shots was fired. She got raped with a remote control. She stabbed him and like, yo, come on now. That makes sense to y'all. That to some people that really made sense. You know, or the other story. What was the other story? The 13-year-old girl, she got dropped off at the VMAs and Diddy security drove her to this mansion. Like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, yo, people can't see that was a lie. Like, yo, for real. People, go through all the lawsuits on Diddy and just read them and apply logic, apply common sense. And then you'll get your answer, yo. You can come out wholeheartedly and say, oh, this person is lying, this person is telling the truth. Yo, we read lawsuits that I believed. Shannon Sharp lawsuit was believable because it was a lot of God, the fuck he want. Yo,
Hey, Matt wanted me to tell you, you know you got a call, right?
I had it, but they took it from me.
Did he?
Yeah, they cleared it when I tried to enroute it. Unless they gave me something else. Yeah. When I enrouted it, it gave me an error.
Say what?
It gave me an error. It said sign. It said sign. Let me try it again. Oh no, that's
Good or
somebody different. No,
related?
that's somebody different. It was somebody named Maggie Burns. Alright, I got it. I got it.
Do you?
Yeah. But yeah, yeah, it was lies told, man. It was lies told, man. And it's sad that you got all these people speaking, but they're not knowledgeable enough, you know, to pick out a lie when it's right there in their fucking face. And for him to still not understand why Boosie is saying what he's saying, I think that just goes to education and intelligence level. Like, yo, you don't need to be speaking on this type of shit, bro. Like, keep going at the BG, yo. You know what I mean? That's what you're strong at, you know. Keep disrespecting the BG and putting claims on them and borderline snitching. Like, you know, that's what you're good at. But when it come down to trying to distinguish what's a lie versus what is the truth, then maybe you should stay out of those conversations, bro, because you're doing more damage than you is, you know, doing good. But I gotta get ready to go to work. Yo, make sure I hit that like button. Make sure y'all share the live. I might make this into an upload since YouTube ain't giving us no push on it. But I understand completely why Boosie is frustrated. I would be frustrated if a motherfucker did that with me. Even with the R. Kelly case. Yeah, man. You know, even with R. Kelly, like, that was a poor example. Yeah, man. He was better off using Bill Cosby or something. You feel me? But R. Kelly case was a poor example, yo. When you know the details, when you know that they preyed on him and that the girl, one of the girls that testified, family was involved and the mother told her what to do and how to seduce him, and like he didn't even know she was at 17. He thought she was 18. The mother told the girl to lie about her age. Like that was a poor example to use. You know, maybe should have used Mystical or something. You know what I mean? That probably have been, you know, a more logical or more reasonable comparison. But make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that hype button. Make sure you subscribe to the channels. Never did keep you news.